Hired Goons, Hooper here. How's it going, guys? Another evening of excitement in Nigeria, Algeria today. All right, we're jumping into Operation Destructive Interference. This is coming from our very own PowerCrystals. There is a lot going on here. Actually, not too much. There's a big area, like big, like really, really, really big, like monstrously big. Our area of operation is, if we measure this from pass off point to base, is 640 nautical miles. Yeah, this is just like enormous. And because it is so enormous, and there is a variety of potential threats, our good friend Zeba has called in some of his friends with the caravans. So we have a roaming group of caravans that are doing a recon sweep and will investigate things, well, whatever they happen to see, and they'll pass it along. Zeba is in Mali. Uh, Looks like at the moment he's at Gao International Airport. Not much at Gao. We will see what's there in a little bit. Zeba can see it with his Mark 1 eyeball and doesn't see anything yet. The other spots, we've got Timbuktu, Mopti, and Bamako Sanaa International Airport. But as far away as we are, these things are just as far away from us. Africa is really big. So we see in the south, we have a 1964 Airstream, a 2015 Jayco, a 2019 RPod, a guy named Charlie in a Winnebago. We have a NASCAR-sponsored Featherlight camper, a Coleman 19-foot, and a Keystone Cougar 2020 model, wrapping up the northeast corner. Now you notice they all have the same photo because I only get one database ID to work with, and they are all actually based on the GAZ Tiger. So they do have some weapons, should they need them. Beyond that, destination, Agadez, down south. Hired Goons HQ for this is based at Aguinar Air Base. We've got our Helads and our Gator radar. The Algerian gendarmes are keeping an eye on a civilian air traffic control radar. And let's see, up in the northeast, we have our target area. Our patrol is going to be coming out covering this neck of the woods, and then as time goes, we will run a intercept mission, meet up with the C-130, and make our way south. In case you didn't notice, TAC view is looking a little bit different. They loaded the actual map skins, so I'm able to load it up and give you guys a little more, good looking stuff here. And let me see, I think we're ready to go. At 0500, we're going to run through the missions. We've got a variety of missions today. First up is going to be Furrier. Furrier is going to be our drones, and they're going to leave a little bit early because they're so damn slow. After that, we'll have Band Stop, which is our Su-24 fencers with KH-31s, led up by Alikchi, Azure Lightning, Coffee Gaddafi, and Dance Officer. High Pass is going to be covering a large area with the AS-13 Kingbolt. We got Davin Valkyrie, Demon Lord of the Round Table, Habitually Red, and Maverickish. Then we have Low Pass, which is cluster bombs, everybody's favorite. We have Memento, Peeping Tom, Septum Ultimo, and Xeon D. We have Sawtooth, that is Maverick, Mr. Crustacean, Mycroft Holmes, and Quintan. They're running Sparrows with a shortened engagement range. Lastly, we'll have Sign Flight, which is running GBUs, GBU 38 JDAMs. We've got Schrodinger, The Good Possessor, Toasty, and Top Hats monthly. Lastly, we have Square, which is our AMRAAM flight. coyote, dreamsicle, gervasius, and ground beefs. This is the muscle that is not going to come out until the JF-17s present themselves. So we are going to kick this off, get our drone in the air, and we'll get rolling. First thing you'll notice is our fine friends in the Winnebagos are going to be kicking off slowly. Well, 28 knots, that's that's moving pretty good for a caravan in the desert. Oh, forgot. There we go. Got to get that victory beer here. So we got plenty of time until the French C-130 comes. So we're going to be taking her. Oh, it looks like Zeba's got something. What does Zeba have? Contact report. Oh, I'm back in, just took off in the patroller. And it looks like Zeba has eyes on some KC-130H Hercules. KC, let's see what that is. Database viewer. KC-130H. KC-1. Where are you at? Argentinian. Interesting. Lockheed Martin KC-130, basic designation for extended range tankers. Okay. They are rocking drogues, air refueling. Right. Well, we will get back up here. We have got I'm back in, who is painfully slow. Like slow. It is pretty cool to see the airfield there. Get a good look at the patroller. Yeah, he is. Let me see what his transit is to make sure. Well, he's gaining altitude slowly. Courier is terrain following. Oh, transit. We'll take him up to 5,000 as well. Terrain following, he'll gain a little bit of altitude. We'll back him up. Looks like Patroller is going to be doing a flyby of Glenenstein and his buddies at the radar, hanging out with the Hellads. Yeah, I would agree. We'd probably have mercenaries of some sort. We knew they were coming. But good to see at least we have eyes on the tankers, which makes sense. All right. I'm going to bounce back and forth here with the time compression. All right. I do have a message set up so that at regular intervals it's going to tell me to do RTB just so I can keep on PowerCrystals schedule. Also, for the fine folks watching on YouTube, if I do not get back to you, it's because I'm otherwise indisposed. So I'm back in actually has a pretty good coverage. This is the ground scanning radar. So that's a surface sensor. So, I mean, this thing's covering out, what do we got? 145 miles? I don't think you can quite see that far, but it's a pretty good clip, really. Now, a little after 0600, we'll start having the combat aircraft taken off, but it gives I'm back in a chance to get into the area. But it looks pretty cool seeing that thing flying over the terrain, doesn't it? What do we got? Contact change. Oh, we have Charlie's Winnebago contacted something. What do we got? He is going to investigate a supply vehicle. Oh, civilian trucks. That's good to see. I'm back in is looking good. Oh, what do we got? We have got a mobile generic ESM. This is a ELINT contact. All right, let's investigate. See what we have here. Contact report emissions. SA-17 Grizzly Venezuelan model. This is yeah, this is what we were expecting. For some reason it went radar hot. We will divert I'm back in, see if he can get a and he is engaged defensive. Let's see if we can get a better fix. Oh, wait a second. It was only on for a minute. Interesting. Ah, crap. Oh well. Because he's assigned to a patrol, so as soon as he sees something like this, he's going to try to investigate. On the downside, he's going to investigate himself right into a drone. Yeah, it could have been the book trying to light him up. We didn't never got a good fix on him. Interesting. All right, we have Mycroft Holmes is up with Mr. Crustacean, Quintan, and Maverick. F-15 Eagles. Let's see, we have a pair of them running Sparrows on anti-air war patrol. Another one going north. Ooh. I'm back in has another contact. Looks like we had a split second surface to air radar again. Oh, we got a fix. What do we got? Contact report. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're going to get I'm back in cleared back a little bit so he doesn't eat one of those. All right, we have Coffee Gaddafi, Dance Officer, Azure, Lightning, and Alikchi. These guys, yeah, Bandstop, Sea Patrol. It is time to go hunt something. So this will be our boys going in. Ooh, look at that. We got a flight Su-24s going in. We're going to take down time compression a little bit. Schrodinger, Top Hats Monthly, The Good Professor, and Toasty number 1. Got everybody going up here. All right, we've got, who do we have here? Maverick and Quintan. We've got some questionable contacts. A good idea that we had a SA-11. This one was a SA-17. Okay, interesting. We will see if we can split these fine folks up. That way not everybody goes and shoots at the same thing at the same time. Not that goons would ever goon rush something like that. First up, we have Amber Flight, which is going to be Coffee Gaddafi and Dance Officer. And we will run them up. We've got Alikchi and Azure Lightning. And we also are going to have Devil Flight. What are they running? Some JDAMs. Okay. Looks like the backup. So we are going to see if we can. Hopefully, whatever this is will be dead by then. Oh, they just got a. Whatever it was, it went live again. Same with that one. We've got SA-17 and an SA-11. Okay, they've got. Oh, and we've got SAMs. What do we got? Where did that. Ooh. Where did this come from? We have got a third SAM. So we have got KH-31s going at the SA-11 and the SA-17. We have a third SAM, Griffin Flight, running Sparrows. Do we have eyes on it? Yes, we do. Right. We're going to see if we can divert Devil Flight. All right, let's see. Can the good professor, can these guys get out? Oh, yeah, we got well within that Sam's bubble. These guys are directly inside, and the Sam is coming. Another one. Ooh, we got multiple Sams inbound. They are braking and diving. Sams are engaging. I don't know if they're going to be able to dive in time. Dropping in. Sams are turning. Oh, Quintan is down. And Maverick is down as well. As two of our Sparrow flights are knocked out. Man, that one wasn't radiating. The other two were, and this one wasn't radiating right till the last second. All right, we're going to see if we can get some of our JDAM aircraft here. All right, we're going to see if our Kryptons are able to knock this. Should be hitting the SA-11 first. Going in. Inside the bubble. And clean kill. All four of them engaged. Now we will see what the next batch can do. A little bit further out. This one will be a little tricker. This is the SA-17. Are they inside the bubble? Yes, they are. All four going in. Still no response. 3, 2, 1. Strike, strike. Boy, is it still emitting? I don't know. Right, we will see if we can run on back in over there and get another eyeball on it. We have got some of our folks RTBing. Did I? Okay. So this thing went quiet. I don't know if we're gonna, our folks with the JDAMs are gonna have to get in there close. So it looks like it's me, the good professor, and Toasty are gonna be going in. I get a pretty good idea of where it is. You can hear terrible noises behind me. It's because my cat's trying to destroy something. All right, let's see. We have another otter going in. We have Stumpy Flight with a bunch of sparrows. I'm back in is trying to scout out and see. See, we still have that guy. Habitually red. That is going to be one of our other flights. Going to be searching around the whole area. Yes, we don't have anything yet. We know where it is enough to get a good fix on it, so somebody else can go blow it up in a minute. Got some F-15s going to be going in. What is the minimum launch release? 2,000 feet above ground level. So, depending on how they go, can we get creative with the pathing and run in something like that? Maybe? We'll try it. Oh, they're engaged defensive. They're going to go whichever way they please. Flights are aggressive. All right, let's see what else we got for our other flights going off. We have also got our next groups are also engaged defensive on this. They are running the AS-13 King Bolt, which is a nice big heavy subsonic solid fuel TV guided medium range air to surface missile with 600 and some pounds of high explosive. That'll ruin about anybody's day. But for the moment, we'll go in. Yes, these guys are probably going to pop up as soon as they get close enough to launch. Right now, they are just like nap of the earth. You know, there's a cool tool that we don't really use a lot here. And let's see. There is an LOS tool now, and I just started playing with it. Let me find it. Oh, LOS tool. Selected unit, 100 nautical mile. Target height, meters above ground level. What are we, about 1,000 meters? Ooh. 3,000 feet. Yeah, it's got pretty good coverage everywhere you can see the blue. It's got radar coverage. So according to that, let's see if you drop down to 500 feet. Yeah, it gets a little bit better. You wouldn't be able to launch, but you could pop up. If you were at 100 feet, well, you could squeak up almost next to it, but you'd have to really gain up quick, or 100 meters rather. So if you were at 60 meters, yeah, you get right up next to this thing, cover the mountains. Maybe we will try that. See what we can do to give these guys a little cover. We got these hotshot pilots. Might as well make these guys earn their bucks, right? And last point, we will have them bump up to 2,000. Double flight, F2, 2,000, and we will do a manual launch once they get closer. Yeah, see if we can squeak these guys through. Do we got a good fix? Yes, we do. All right, we are gonna assign our JDAMs. That way, we'll make sure we get a good burst of them here so we don't have to worry about anybody losing out. All right, we can see the envelope here. Oop. Come on, boys. Seems I can't task them with targets until they get closer. Hopefully they won't be eating any SAMs here. All right, they're banking back into position. We have got I'm back in. Going to go up and get a better look at that other SA-17. For now, we are going to follow Shark Flight and Devil Flight. Schrodinger, Top Hats Monthly, The Good Professor, and Toasty. Right now they are running about as close as they're going to get. Minimum altitude and minimum altitude will pop up at the last second. We'll have dogleg point there, and then once they get in, pretty much once we go around the corner, right about here, we will path them on the attack run. We have Septim Ultimo, Xeon, Peeping Tom, and Memento are now up in the air. We'll go get a look at those guys in a second. This will be the... All right, first dog leg is being made. That is going to put Devil Flight first. Good Professor and Toasty. Ooh, you can kind of see the mountains there. Be very curious if this thing's got enough of an OODA loop. Is it emitting? Not at the moment, so we should have some alarm when it does. Maybe. Or we'll just have violence in a sudden and terrible manner. And we have course change. Both flights going in. Once Devil Flight gets a little closer, we will set the launch. As soon as they crest. 65-17. Ain't gonna get much better than that. J-Dams. We'll do 4 from the Good Professor. We will do 4 from Toasty. We'll have Shark Flake right behind. Go up to 2,000 feet. All right, we have got J-Dams away. J-Dam, where's the rest of them? Ah, gain a little altitude here. There we go. 5, 6, 5. All right, we will get a backup flight coming. We'll do 4 more J-Dams coming out of Schrodinger. Which gives us J-Dams away. We will get them clear. That is a nice launch. We will reassign them in a moment. Yeah, this is going to go good. All right, let's zoom in on our GBUs. Oh, like a conga line going here. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. All right, we will reassign these gentlemen to... Crap, I forgot which one they were doing. Oh, let's see here. Which one's empty? Low pass, sawtooth, sign. Anti, yeah, they were sign flight. Sign to mission, sign. Sign to mission, sign. And yeah, nice. So with any luck, these guys are going to get there before those guys. We are going to gain some altitude for these folks. No reason to be hanging out where the man pads live. With any luck, that's going to put us 3AS-17s. I'll take it. We'll go back down and check in on Zeba and the rest of the crew. But I think this is going to be our big kill right here. Yeah, we'll speed them up a little bit. Maybe they can get there before the Su-24s do. Otherwise, we'll have everybody shooting all their ordnance at once at everybody else, and that's kind of a bummer. Shark flight. Gotta love that the F-15 has a ridiculous sized fuel tank. Do we have a better contact report? Oh, the FLIR has detected it. Has heavy damage. Let's see what the contact report says. We have no emissions out of this thing, so unless they use their gun sight, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Famous last words, right? All right, we will see We'll have Schrodinger drop a load of 4 on it. Hopefully these guys don't... Oh, Sam's! Who's shooting at what? What do we got? We've got... Detected by Demon Lord of the Round Table Su-24s, and they are running right off the ground. We'll have these guys get some altitude. More Sams. 3 and 4. Miss, miss, miss. We got 1 hit. Looks like Demon Lord of the Round Table took one. Some sensors are down. Laser engine damaged. No fire. Ooh, we got some more coming. Yeah, these must be some man pads for his... We're going to bring everybody up a little bit. See if we can gain some altitude and get out of the party zone. Oh, and Davin Valkyrie ate one. The old-fashioned way. Last book. He is still active. Oh, I know what it is. They are engaged defensive, so they went onto their attack profile. They should pop back up here in a moment. Yeah, Unicorn is down. Once this SA-17 is dead, and it's down, now they're going to gain altitude again. That explains it. All right, we have Shark Flight. Should also make sure these guys, we got station altitude, 25,000. And we will see high pass. We are also going to put at 25,000. Get everybody off the floor here. Come on. Let everybody pop up. Turn the manual override off. And up they go. Okay, let's see. We have high pass is scouting on plotted course. And we also have habitually red, lacking a wingman, is also at 20 or gaining. We'll be heading to 25,000 feet. Let's see, down below we have Outlaw Flight with Septimultimo and Xeon running the cluster bombs, anti-tank bomblets. And then we have Peeping Tom and Memento. We have another Otter. I'm back in. We have plenty of coverage there. Let's see, we have a Sparrow Flight. We've got a bunch of Winnebagos. And everybody is doing their thing. Hopefully everybody's high enough. But hey, luckily we have insurance. Ooh. Why do they have a SAM at 25,000 feet? Are they both at 25,000 feet? What is shooting at 25,000 feet? Elevation 22? Get out of there, nerds. Oh, Toasty, for some reason, is still at 2,000. There we go. We will get him up in the air where he can gain a little altitude and a little safety here. Check Top Hats monthly. Bring these guys up too. There. Get everybody off the floor. Outlaw Flight. Come on, boys. I know everybody likes sightseeing the desert here, but man, we got to get some altitude. Make sure everybody else looking good. All right, now we're going to see aircraft starting to zip and zoom a little bit. I'm back in, run a circuit. We also have another otter going in. We'll have double coverage here because I pulled one off. We got ground sweeping radar going to the south, giving us some nice coverage. Let's see, we're going to take another otter up just because we know that we have man pads in that area. Charlie's Winnebago is hanging out on that truck, something fierce. Get the R-Pod heading west. The NASCAR-sponsored Featherlight. Hope everybody isn't heading for the same person. No, I don't. Well, maybe they are. Can't do anything about them. At least they're going to be moving around. Yeah. Mycroft Homes and Mr. Crustacean. This was actually a very interesting area to read up on. You just kind of see the Sahara and you go, oh, that's all desert. But there's mountain ranges there, all kinds of history. French Foreign Legion. Whoa! What just happened? I'm back in, patroller. 17,000 feet above sea level. Just got nailed by something. Huh. All right, max altitude. They have got some quality man pads, whatever they are. But, well, huh. I did not expect that. We are getting good ground coverage. Very good ground coverage. Another otter. Get him up at max altitude. Stumpy flight, Mr. Crustacean, Mycroft Homes, looking good. Plenty of fuel. Everybody is covering the area quite well. And you gotta love, you got Maverickish and Maverick. Can't have the same name. I think it was just a man pad that hit him. It seems to be, there's like, whatever it was, they must have gone directly, immediately over the top of it. See if go to we got Demon Lord of the Round Table, 10% damage. Damage, laser designator, damage to radio. And dude is still flying. That's awesome. Oh, I know what they're doing. Don't investigate. They want to go chase things down by a Zeba, which would break our terms of engagement. Let's see what we have. Two KC-130Hs, still the same, no change. The Winnebago's doing their crisscross thing. Septem Ultimo looking good. It is pretty cool that there's the model for this in here too. Still got Stumpy Flight. What do we have for sensors on these guys? F-15I Eagles. I don't know. Do we have FLIR on that as well? Sensors. No. Defensive ECM, which comes on all on its own. Radar receiver. Yeah, I think some of the loadouts, yeah, you can pick the loadout with the Lightning Pod. I believe our JDAMs have that one. Boy, it's not even, it's just barely past 8 a.m. in the morning, and we've already had all kinds of violence. Yeah, this is great. Habitually read 20% damage. Look at that. Flares are dead. Some of his sights, laser designator destroyed, command data link down, damaged engine. Dude is still hanging out and flying around. Now that's awesome. We will crank it up a little bit. All right, this is my RTBQ. We will send aircraft back. That way we'll have plenty of time to refit. Things may get a little bit tricky just because uh, with the damage. We'll take a look and see what our time looks like here. 16 hours to restore for Demon Lord of the Round Table. He had quite a bit of damage too. 1 day, 1 hour, 25 hours habitually read. Another otter is still clearing. Fury flight. All right, everybody is down. Let us see what we got. For aircraft, we have Peanut. We have got Square Flight that is just going to be hanging out. We have 2 hours and 28 minutes until Mr. Crustacean and Mycroft Holmes are ready. GBU Flight, they have anywhere from 3 hours to 5 hours. And our fencers, same thing, 3 to 5, depending. Now, we had a Leechy and Azure Lightning. We're going to take them to a Kingbolt link. And 6 hours. We will do the same with Coffee Gaddafi. Actually, you know what? We'll leave this pair to refit with the KH-31s. We'll see what everybody else can pick up, and we'll go from there. All right, Peanut has left. Another otter is on his way back in. We'll do the trade-off on the area. Make sure Peanut can get to max altitude. So we know that's where the bad people live. Somewhere. TAC view isn't like 100% infallible. So you might notice we got pinged by a Stinger SA5. So every so often you might pick something out like that and go, oh, that's all right. If we don't see it here, it doesn't exist. Got our trucks continuing to truck about. Mycroft Homes is ready. Let's see what Mycroft is running. Aguinar Aircraft Airbase. Anti-Air War Patrol. We're going to have the other one. These guys will be up in a moment. Yep. They will take off and do their patrol. 36,000 feet out of the range where the bad people can shoot at them. You've got Peanut doing his thing. Got the Hellad sitting up on top of a hill. Dance officer is ready. Oh, band stop mission does not have enough. Let me change that right now. We have it set for a flight of 2 aircraft. We'll change that to 1 aircraft. Coffee Gaddafi has departed. These guys are going to be going out to check out this area. They are running the KH-31s between the two of them. It'll be a good pair if there's anything that pops up that's emitting. Oh, and they're We will take them up to 36,000 feet. Almost had a close one there. Oh, looks like Coffee Gaddafi did take a little damage there. Bomb sight, and that's it. Some sensor damage. Not too bad. So we know we have stingers, but I think as long as our... Ooh, bogey. What do we have? We've got something picked up by the generic air traffic control radar. Oh, that's awesome. All right, we are going to send Mr. Crustacean in Mycroft Homes. Plenty of fuel. Let's have them... Nope. Attack view took a dump. 1 sec. Kick this bad boy back on. Come on. Be a lot of data for this thing to parse all at once. If all else fails, we just tell attack view to take a dump. But I know you guys really like it, so I don't want to fire attack view just yet. Come on, attack view. You can do it. There we go. All right, we have Mr. Crustacean in Mycroft Homes, engaged offensive. Gonna go get an eyeball on this thing, moving at a whopping 70 knots. These guys are radar hot. Interestingly enough, we have still not picked it up by the F-15s. We're only getting it on the generic air traffic control radar. Oh, there we go. We're finally a Searcher 3 UAV. What is a Searcher 3? An Ecuadorian UAV. What is this thing? No weapons, generic FLIR. Interesting. Piston engine. Well, I'm sure somebody's going to kill it in a minute. Maybe we can kill it with a Python. Oh, well. There we go. 25 nautical miles. AIM 7M Sparrow is going in. Oh, you got to love that. Let's see if we can zoom right in. Hit that thing arcing up and it's going in. Will it hit? Nope. It missed. And we got another one going in. There we go. That took care of it. Our first air kill is by, let's see who that was. Mr. Crustacean. Mycroft Holmes, you are not shotgun. Not yet. Weapon state, RTB. Leave fright. Oh well, we got plenty of coverage at the moment. IAIA Searcher, an Israeli searcher. Let's see what that is. Ooh, that's an old school drone. Back when they looked all boxy. That thing's like a mailbox. See if I can slide it over so everybody can get a look here. Is that not one of the most incredibly ugly UAVs you've ever seen? Nice. Still not looking too bad. We've got plenty of aircraft coverage here. Dance Officer and Coffee Gaddafi still holding steady. Peanut is RTB, but we should have his replacement up in a moment. Yeah, probably worth much less. All right, another otter is on his way up. Let's see. Make sure he has plenty of altitude. Fixed. What's this? What's this? Where? Top Hats Monthly has found something. What has he found? Whoa! What is this? A drone base. If there's ever something that we needed to kill, this was it. We have a short runway. Ooh. Well, who is up in the air that can go kill it? Nobody at the moment. Mr. Crustacean is running. Not them, not them. They are running anti-radiation missiles. Who is going to be up next? 1 hour. Oh, wait, we got 5 minutes. 18 minutes. So we're going to have some guys going up here shortly. Oh, cluster bombs. Interesting. That was a good find. Yeah, these guys are resolving a little bit more of this. They got an access point. Ooh. We've got a hosted unit somewhere here. What's the runway got? Contact report. Something has something. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the ones. Oh, sorry. They've got the JDAMs. Well, that works out well. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff there. We've got runway access point. We've got an avgas bladder. They are dropping, look at that. A whole bunch of JDAMs. Schrodinger, Top Hats Monthly. Oh, camouflage revetments. Oh, yeah, they're just, yep. Yeah, there you go, boys. Ammo revetments down. They are thoroughly thwacking this place. Oop, oop, oop. What do we got? More JDAMs. Are they out? They will be in a second. The dropping the last Top Hats Monthly is now dry. So let's see here. Contact report, heavy damage. That had 3 unknown units. Runway, heavy damage. I think we can call that place knocked out. Well, that was a very good use of some JDAMs. That's what we like to see. Interesting, too, in Niger, not in Algeria. So these drones were within Agadez, our stopping point. Yeah, they're not doing much of anything today. That's a fact. Let's see. We have Coffee Gaddafi. All right, running KH-31 as his dance officer. Another otter going in. We've got Peanut. Let's see. We've got fencers. Who do we have? We have High Pass. In High Pass, we are going to set to go to a single aircraft. Yeah, that was a nice thwacking that thing got there. All right, we're going to take time compression up here. We are now running 1440. We have Maverick-ish. Su-24 Fencer is up. Make sure everybody's altitude is looking good. Another otter is gaining. Maverick-ish We're going to bring up Peanut. Peanut is RTB. We've got Schrodinger and Top Hat Monthly. Xeon and Septim Ultimo are ready. We'll be departing in a moment. There we go. Engage defensive. You know, I bet you everybody is going to come in and drop a ton of ordnance on this thing. You know, I wonder if we can drop that contact. Nope. Yeah, it's in the patrol zone, so Maverick-ish is running some King Bolts. We are gonna unassign him because the King Bolts are a little more useful than the... We're gonna hit that thing with some cluster bombs. I'd rather see a pair of... oh, another bogey. Interesting. Who is nearby to kill it? Aim 120Cs with that flight. 70 knots. I am not going to waste a AMRAAM on that. But we have bullet flight running Sparrows is engaged defensive. Again, the generic air traffic radar has picked it up. We have Angel Flight going in, which is Septim Ultimo in Xeon. Going to be rocking some cluster bombs. Speed ties in. Interesting. Okay, now they're picking it up. 25 nautical miles out. There we go. And down again, Mr. Crustacean. Hopefully here we will have Angel Flight going in with cluster bombs. Everybody loves the cluster bombs. Let's see, who do we have here? Septim Ultimo in Xeon. I'm looking at the wrong ones. Which is just TAC view being a little difficult on us again. One moment. Yeah, it's an interesting. I don't know if the patrollers do. Yeah, it's interesting that their radars are able to pick them up so effectively, and our military grade aircraft radar can't pick them up unless it's a resolution thing. You know, pilot skill should be looking pretty good. All right, let's see. They should drop off on altitude. What's minimum launch on these things? 200 feet. Oh, that is awesome. Somebody is going down to 200 feet to launch this thing. If it'll allow. It is, but our if yeah, actually yeah, I think it should have been within range. I don't know why that gator picked it up, but not the other stuff. The military, yes, or maybe it's an incoming flight of bombers from Ford Field. That's been known to happen before. All right, we've got Septim Ultimo in Xeon. Cluster bombs. We love the cluster bombs. They are going in, and we've got bombs away. Aircraft are banking. Ooh. No, attack view didn't like that. Okay, give me a sec. Ooh, don't want to turn day and night lighting off. There we go. All right. I think that thing is going to be fairly well wrecked. I wonder if there is a way that... Ooh, let's see. We have sign flight. I am going to take and move this back a little bit. Otherwise, everybody is going to keep going after that thing. I think we know that it is fairly well wrecked, and just that's that. Contact report is just going to be a big dumpster. So instead, we're going to have a whole bunch of flights running around. We got some cluster bombs, dark flight. Let's see, we have low pass, station throttle, 32,000. Take everybody up. All right, we have Maverickish in the north, running some king bolts, doing a sweep. We have another Otter running Furrier. We have Dance Officer, RTB, Bingo Fuel running the Kryptons, KH-31s, whole lot of nothing. Zeba, still the same thing, KC-130s. And stop looking good. All right, we'll take up the time a little bit. Maverickish is King Bolt. Oh, let's see. Band stop. Nope. Sawtooth. Nope. Square. Nope. I pass. That'll work. Coffee Gaddafi, 9 hours 45 minutes to repair. We've seen worse. Oh, and another bogey. Who wants to bet that this is another drone? Again, found by our air traffic controllers, moving at 70 knots. Till of flight is F-15s, Maverickish. We are going to divert Maverickish and see if he can put a AA-11 into it. So again, I don't want to waste a very valuable AMRAAM. Still interesting that yeah, we've got our Gator is active, well within the range. So this thing, we don't know the altitude on it. Let's see what our LOS tool says here. All right, where'd you go? LOS tool from the radar. Interesting. So if the target height is 1,000 meters, we should be able to pick it up. At least we'll have line of sight to it. That is a good idea. We will proceed directly south from that as soon as we kill it. If he's got enough fuel, he might go bingo here in a second. Oh, come on. We will try one more. There we go. All right, we will have him go due south See what Maverickish can pick up. We also have Dart Flight. We will have them move due north. Okay, Maverickish is going to be bingo here in a moment. Dart Flight's got nothing yet. Nope, nothing. Because I don't know what these things have for a sensor package either. Try dropping them down a little bit. What's the worst that happens? They get shot at by a manpad? Yeah, we'll run it further south. I should have marked that point where we knocked that thing out, but oh well. Fuel burn rate's gone up a little bit. Might have to send one of our Eagles down here. Attila Flight running J-dams. I don't know if they're going to have enough to get down there. Let's have Dart Flight keep boogieing here. Yeah, these guys should have, is it the Fleers that they got? Let's see here. Yeah, they got the lightning pods. So if anybody's going to pick them up, it's going to be them guys. Dart Flight's got nothing. Mycroft Holmes is ready, as ever, now that he's been picked up. All right, Attila Flight. Let's see what that Fleer can get. They'll all be RTB in a moment. Let's see, we've got Sawtooth. We change that to single aircraft. All right, he is RTB as well. We have some aircraft going back. Mycroft Holmes looking good. Peanut will be ready. Going to be heading up in a moment. Because another otter is on his way back. And we better look and see what fur here. Oh yeah. We will take and put them at 20,000 and 20,000. Should get us the altitude we need. There we go. All right, we now have 1,900 hours. Not quite 12 hours till launch on our friends from the north coming out of Algiers. Running a single C-130J, flight name Baguette. Original, right? Aircraft doing their thing. And nice coverage, so we're going to leave them up. Winnebagos have found a truck, and that has been it. So CMO has the new... Oh, it has the new terrain modeling, which is like super duper cool. But it makes things a lot more difficult to find. And if we turn on... I'll show you guys here. There's a land cover layer. And if you zoom into it, you can actually see the colors. Like all of this is barren, but you get up there and you get into the different colors. Open shrubland. Further north, you got forest. You've got urban. And not only does it change how you detect things, but it changes how well some of your weapons work. It's terrible on the eyes. So we'll go back down to blue marble here. Everybody's still looking good. Yeah, it really is pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorite things that came out of this expansion pack. I will be right back in 2 seconds. I have to kick my cat off of something. All right, and I am back. With the fresh beer. It's the worst that could happen. Originally, this was going to be 24 hours. The problem is, there's not a lot of places you can hide things in this area. So I really couldn't make it where it's like, hey, there was a hidden SA-17 because where are you going to put it? Unfortunately, we can't do camouflage ground units like you can with revetments and stuff like that. Another otter going up. We have got aircraft all over the place. Maverickish going up. Everybody moving around. Now, if this would have been in CMANO, Commando, we would have found a lot more than we're finding right now. I don't want to give any more than that away, but there's stuff out here and we're just not seeing it because it's hidden within, this barren or the shrublands or whatever it is. Make sure I keep my eyes open here for, we got quite a ways to go. We are doing a very good job getting plenty of coverage. Oh, we have got another bogey. It appears good professor. And what do we got? Good professor can run a Python. We'll get a little bit closer. It's 1,000 feet above ground level, 95 knots. We will get in close, see if we can figure out what it is. Then we'll kill it. I think we can pretty much guarantee that it is a drone of some sort. All right. Enough screwing around. We are going to put a Python into it. Rather, doctrine air tight. Now we'll put a Python into it. And it's dead. As it should be. Yeah, I think it was a different type of drone because it was traveling at a different speed. We picked it up pretty close too. And that is like, let's measure here. From where we killed it to the base we found, that's 500 nautical miles. So it says there is another base somewhere else around here in this gigantic ass area. The only one way you're going to find it with some drunk in a Winnebago. Where is he going? Unplotted course. Okay. Well, I can't say it's not due diligence. I mean, we're scouring this desert pretty well. Bogey. Ooh, in the north now. And we've got Mycroft Homes. 75 knots at 20,000 feet. Maybe this time we can get a better look at this thing. Yeah, that's a really high drone. See if we can bring tack view up while we kill it. Get a bogey of some sort. Mycroft Homes at 36,000 feet, 13 nautical miles away. See if we can get a visual on it before we kill it. We don't want to get too low because we know we got man pads in this area. See if we can do within a few hundred feet of this thing. There, within 20 feet. The craft is going to fly right next to it. Then we'll kill it. Why did he go engage defensive? What are you doing? Chill out, nerd. Oh, we might get a good look at it. He just might end up killing it. That would be hilarious if it did shoot him down. What's your piloting skills here, Mycroft? What are you doing? Come on. All right. In a second, we just have to kill it. It's probably because it's dark out. I mean, we're like, 1 nautical mile. We'll do a flyby. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? A Barak, a CH-3 derivative. What is that? Pakistan. Well, it doesn't have any air-to-air missiles unless it can shoot an anti-tank missile at us. Hmm. And it's going to eat a missile. Yeah, it was too close. It's going to eat another missile in a minute. Mycroft will kill it, I'm sure. Eventually, if you can curve it. It can't be as bad as the helicopter debacle. He is trying. Really, he is, folks. There we go. Now we killed it. Now Mycroft can go home happy. And he is dry on pythons. So he is headed back. Interesting, though. Not the blend of aircraft that we're used to seeing here. Peanut took off. Another otter is heading back home. He is bingo. We are roughly 2.5 hours away from C-130 flight launch. I think we're looking pretty good. As long as it doesn't fly too low, I think we're going to be all right. Got nice coverage. Mr. Crustacean is hanging out with the sparrows. Got one bird in the air. We are at 0,500. See how we're looking on coverage here. We still have our square flight with AMRAAMs. We have got an hour and a half, and we'll have a few more ready. 47 minutes, and we will have Mycroft ready. We have a Lychee and Azure Lightning. We will put them on high pass. Send them off too. More birds in the air we get, the better. All right, we are approaching launch time. C-130 will be taking off here in a moment. Fencer taking off. Dance officer. Mycroft Holmes just took off. At least I think so. I can't. It's not on. It's an allied unit, so I can't. Whoa, Sam. Who went too low? Dance officer, what are you doing? Oh, what is that? Oh, the Sea Patrol. We are going to have to put them at 25,000. All right. Dance officer is a little damaged. Kind of damaged. He's all right. He's okay. Nothing they can't fix. Schrodinger, Top Hats Monthly are ready. Schrodinger has departed. All right, there we go. Baguette Flight 0700 has taken off. C-130 is in the air. It has roughly 500 nautical miles to go. Somebody shot at something. What did they shoot at? Oh, so somebody killed another. Oh, wait. Yeah, somebody just killed another one of them drones. Interesting. It looks like Mycroft Holmes killed another drone. Good for you, Mycroft Holmes. All right, let's see if we can get a flight path on Baguette. He is at 32,000 feet and looking good. We have got plenty of other aircraft in the air. We have got nice coverage. Maverickish is in the south running the King Bolt. We'll be at trade-off time here shortly. Baguette Flight going in. Looks like Baguette Flight is going to skirt right over the edge. We shouldn't have any problems. Oh, Dance Officer, 24 hours for repair. That's not bad. Looks like they are being met by Septim Ultimo and Zeond. New contact, bogey detected by Zeba. What do we have? What does Zeba have? Air contact, unknown type. Oh, that's cool. We can actually see the airfield that it had taken off from. Oh, that's our C-130. KC-130, rather. Zeba has eyeballs on it taking off. All right, what do we have for flights here? Maverickish is headed over that way. Demon Lord of the Round Table will have either of those as a barrier. We have Cully 85 flight. Another bogey detected by Zeba. Second KC-130. We will restart tech view. There we go. All right. Things are starting. Oh, third bogey. What do we have here? A third KC-130. So Zeba has picked all kinds of goodness up. We have got some aircraft as a barrier cap. What are these things? I don't have a speed on them. Slowly gaining altitude. Actually, I do. 190, 200 knots and gaining. Baguette flight is headed north. Looks like they are out of Zeba's sight. All right, we are going to be doing our pass off in a moment. We are going to bring our square flight up. Make sure that they are ready to go, and they are. We have Maverick-ish. Take him up to maximum altitude, buy a little bit of flight time. Same with Demon Lord of the Round Table. Mr. Crustacean is ready. He will be good. We'll feed him down this way too. We have Coffee Gaddafi still on patrol, as is another otter and a patroller. We've got fencers skirting this edge. Who do we have here? We've got Schrodinger and Top Hats Monthly. Bring these boys down. Stick them at max altitude as well. Mr. Crustacean is running Sparrows. Got a nice barrier here. Yeah, something's definitely coming. We lost visual on the KC-130. Baguette flight is looking good. Plenty of aircraft moving here. Well out of the manpad range. Missile. Where did that come from? All right. Missile. All right, time to get Maverickish out of there. These guys cannot boogie with that, but we've got F-15s that can. All right, we don't have radar coverage there just yet. We've got Maverickish. Oh, and Maverickish is down. We've got Mr. Crustacean going in with a more capable radar. Right behind it, we have got two more Eagles. We will get our flight up in a second. Peeping Tom is ready. Memento is ready. Oh, and we have a bogey. Whoa, we've got a bunch of bogeys. Mr. Crustacean. Okay, we have 920 knots, 36,000 feet. I think that is enough for me to bring up square flight. And we are going to call those hostiles. Whatever they are fast, and we got a bunch of them. And more. This is a bunch of targets. We have got Mr. Crustacean on the lead. He is going to be rocking. Yeah. We are going to change this flight. It's going to be assigned to square. Engaged offensive. We have got a pair of AMRAAMs off. Mr. Crustacean is going in as well. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, caravans are going to get a hell of a show. We have got a variety of aircraft. They are cruising in. First AMRAAMs are away. Okay, they are Bulldog. We've got more new bogeys further down to the south. One down. Second one missed. We have another pair. Okay, we've got Mr. Crustacean. Oh, we got missiles away. Oh, there is our JF-17 Block 3, a more modern version. AMRAAMs are boogieing. JF-17 are attempting to dodge. It has fired missiles. And it managed to evade. All right, let us see. We should have, they guys will be up in the air in 12 seconds. And do they? They are dry. So we are going to send these aircraft back. Mr. Crustacean is closing and he has fired. Can he dodge? This is going to be close. Don't know where these missiles are going, but they weren't going for him. Oh, not the most reliable things out there. All right, we've got plenty of missiles. Mr. Crustacean, I think, is going to be doing some dancing here. We have got Schrodinger and Top Hat Monthly. Oh, Schrodinger is down. Top Hat Monthly will be Lone Eagle. Oh, and Mr. Crustacean got him. Top Hat Monthly is going to be RTB. We've got a Sparrow at the next JF-17. Mr. Crustacean is looking pretty good. Let's see if that Sparrow can get in. Oh, and it missed. But he fires again. Make sure we got our flight of eagles. Get them in the air. All right, we will make sure that all of these guys go to square. Oh, active, add units currently selected. There. Now we're going to have them guys coming in. We have got Baguette flight is still holding good, 32,000 feet. All right, here we go. We now have square. Go, Mr. Crustacean. He's going to have a JF-17 right up behind him. Only thing he has left is a pair of pythons. Couple of missiles coming in. Oh, and Mr. Crustacean bought it. Top Hats Monthly is still hanging. We have got Coyote, Dreamsicle, Gervasius, and Ground Beefs are now going to be heading in. 700 knots and gaining. Hi, Kushin. Sorry, man, I didn't see you. I'm popping back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. All right, we'll pop up the time compression a little bit here. Most of these have gone out of radar range. Hopefully that be tasked on them again in a moment. Those JF-17s were suspiciously difficult to detect. We did not get them until they were right on top of us. This time, though, we have got 4 Eagles. Between them, we have 24 AMRAAMs. That is a nice helping of AMRAAMs. Come on. Let's see them searching with their radar. Still having a difficult time picking it up. They got to be close here. long as they can screen the baguette flight. Huh. Where did our bogeys go? Maybe our eagles that we did have up were enough to drain them of ordnance and they had to RTB. We are not picking anything up. This is rather eerie. Yeah, there's like nothing here. Try one of our big fencer raiders. Maybe they can pick something up. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Where'd they go? I don't think we have anything sneaking by anywhere. Yeah, I have a feeling that they might have just blasted everything off and then they did Winchester. I mean, they fired a lot of ordnance at all them eagles, so maybe huh. Take up time compression a little bit here. I mean, as long as we're covered. Huh. Boy, this is weird. Ground beefs, I mean, we're giving them a good cover. Oh, yeah, maybe they did go for fuel because this is a hell of a stretch for them to get to their target. Interesting. Either way, we can't go across the border, but missile. What? Oh, we have been spoofed. Zeoned. Oh shit. Ground beefs. Take it up to afterburner. Gervasius, afterburner. Afterburner. Oh shit. Oh, there they are. We found them. Septem Ultimo. What is he running? He has guns. Okay, these are our hostiles. Ground beefs. Ooh, these guys are sneaky. We have got AMRAMs away. Let's see, ground beefs has managed some kills. We'll take him down to loiter. Ooh, that was sneaky. Gervasius, let's run him down. We are going to be out of ammo or out of fuel in a moment. That was an impressive fake, though. I mean, that was pretty good. Yeah, I think. Oh, and we're out of fuel. Mycroft Holmes is headed back, and oof, at that, we managed to get the C-130 in, but man, that was close. Yeah, they ran it. Yeah, that was close though. If they hadn't run at afterburner, I think we wouldn't have caught that unit, and that thing very well could have nabbed that C-130 as it was going in. Well, cool. Well, hey, that was a good mission. Hats off to our good friend PowerCrystals here for Operation Destructive Interference, but it worked out. Yeah, you can't cut back on the ground beefs. You will regret this. Cool. All right, well, there we go, folks. I will get this mission uploaded and get the brief. We'll get with the customer and see what they have to say. Should be interesting to see what the customer has to say with the French officials out of Algiers. But at that, back to you, hired goons, and you have yourself an awesome, awesome evening.